Word of Mouth is brought to you by Crown, not for sale to persons under the age of 18. Okay. We're back with another one. Word of Mouth, another episode, obviously brought to you by Crown. Crown, you know, we're popping bottles now every episode. Go check out Crown, #1 South African Chardonnay. We're popping champagne. You know what I'm saying? Proudly South African. Let's get to it. My name is Rashid K, the Peace Rent God, the HNIC head nigga in charge.
It's the H to the N-I to the, you already see what time it is. It's the H to the N-I to the, see my niggas dying to live. It's the H to the N-I to the, see me, I'm the big dog. It's the H to the N-I to the, synonymous to hip hop. Hip hop, hip hop, hip hop.
Today we're talking about SA hip hop's first in everything. You know, I compiled a list of first whatever to happen, and yeah, man, this one is educational. You know, listen and learn. You know, because you're gonna find out who was the first to do what, where, when, and how. You know. At number 10, we have POC, Prophets of the City. First hip hop group to release a hip hop album in South Africa was POC back in 1990. It was called Our World. Back in 1990, the first hip hop album came out in 1990 by Prophets of the City. Shout out to Reddy D, Shaheen, and all them dudes, you know. At number 9, we have Juice Magazine. Juice Magazine was the first hip hop magazine in South Africa back in 1993. You know, we had Juice Magazine. You know, hip hop was already happening. Contrary to popular demand, SA hip hop is older than Kwaito. Did you know that? SA hip hop is older than Kwaito. In 1993, we already had a hip hop magazine, Juice. You know, we've been there, we've been at it. At number 8, we have Evergreen, another hip hop group, South African hip hop group. The first hip hop group to win the summer in 1994. You know, Wadi was a crew member of Evergreen. Wadi is Max Normal. Wadi is Ninja from the Unvolt. He's been in the game for like 30 years or 40 years, I don't know. Yeah, he was part of Evergreen, the first hip hop group to win the summer in 1994. When the summer started, because the summer started in 1994 anyway, they were the first ones to win it. Evergreen, look them up. At number 7, we have The Motherload, a Cube Collective. The Motherload was the first South African hip hop mixtape or a compilation. The Motherload, check it out. It had Brave Star, Amo, who else was in there? Snes D. It was like a lot of rappers that went on to become household names. Check out The Motherload. It dropped in 1996. The Cube Collective. That's our first mixtape, first hip hop compilation. It made a lot of cats believe like, we can do it too. You know, shout out to The Motherload. At number 7. At number 6, we have Do Me and the Volume. Do Me and the Volume. The first hip hop act to release a live album, recorded live. It's called Live at the Baseline. It dropped in 2002. Do Me and the Volume, Live at the Baseline was the first live album. I don't know if there's another one. We have another live album. I know Java has, but it's more Afro pop, Afro soul than hip hop. So yeah, if you know any other live album except Tumi and Java, hit me up on the comments. At number 5, we have Peach Black Afro, the first hip-hop act to go platinum and double platinum with the actual hard copies, CDs and cassettes. Stalin Gel sold, when it came out, more than 100,000 copies. Physical hard copies, man. Peach Black is supposed to be rich. What happened to the money? You know what I'm saying? He was the first one to sell massively in the hip-hop industry, you know. And then number 4, we have Back to the City. Back to the City Festival was the first annual hip-hop festival that started in 2007. You know, it's been going on to this day. Since 2007, it was the first annual hip-hop festival, and it's still here since 2007, you know. And then going to number 3, we have the first hip-hop awards. First hip-hop awards were the Hype Awards. Hype Awards happened in 2008 at the Dome. You know, I remember that because I was there. You know, Pro Kid was the lyricist of the year. I remember that. You know, that's Hype Awards gave way to SA Hip Hop Awards and the Omas and the other awards that came after that. You know, they paved the way. Shout out to Hype Magazine for introducing Hype Awards. And then at number 2, we have Double HP, Jabberman. Jabberman was the first hip-hop artist to win Best Male at the Summers. You know, he paved the way, he made it happen. And then after that, we have AKA, who has won it twice. Those are the 2 hip-hop artists who have won Best Male at the Summers. Double HP and AKA. You know what I'm saying? We've been great. That's Jabberman at number 2. At number 1, we have KO. KO was the first rapper, SA rapper, to reach 1 million views on YouTube. 1 million views on YouTube in 2014 with Karakara featuring Kid X. Produced by Lunatic. Karakara was the first SA hip-hop track to reach 1 million views on YouTube. You know, YouTube is not that old. YouTube started in 2005. You know, by 2014 we were getting used to it. Now we're killing it. Now we're on YouTube every day. You know what I mean? So shout out to KO. 1 million views, Karakara, the first to do it. You know, shout out. And then we had a couple of firsts as well. It's not just that. We had a lot of firsts, you know, and I feel like they deserve the flowers. Like Miss Super was the first South African female rapper to be on the cover of Hype Magazine. That was back in 2007. You know what I mean? So shout out to Miss Super, pioneer, legendary, you led the way. And then we have AKA. AKA was the first English rapper to sell gold, to go gold. You know, the first English rapper, because before then it was only Venek. It was Squatter Cam, Dukes, Double HP, Tear Gas, Zulu Boy, Pro Kid, whoever, Zakwe. It was only Venek rappers who were selling records, who were going gold and platinum. And then AKA was the first English rapper to say, you know what, we can do this in English too, you know, paving the way for the likes of Nasty C, Aries, and a whole lot of other English rappers that came after that. You know, he was not the first English rapper, don't get it twisted. He was the first English rapper to sell gold. You know, we had English rappers before AKA, like your Proverb, your Zabs, your Do Me, you know, but AKA was the first to sell gold. Don't get it twisted and say I said AKA is the first English rapper. No, he's not. He He was the first one to sell gold. He's got a plaque for that. You know, shout out to AKA Super Mega Forever. You know, and then we had our first rap song, hip hop song. You know, came out in 1984. It's called Jiga. You can look it up on YouTube. It's by the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman was an alias for Sipho Gumede. He came out as a rapper back in 1984. You know, and then we had Brenda Fassie. Brenda Fassie dropped a rap verse, a whole 16 actually, on Achasheim Lavi. She rapped there. That song came out in 1987. You can check it out as well. Shout out to Brenda Fassie. Even though she was not into hip hop, she was influenced by American hip hop that was happening at the time. 1987. You know, you can check the video on YouTube. It's available. And then another first was Casper with the fill up the dome, fill up sessions. He was the first one to fill up the dome. You know, he went on for the next 4 or 5 years filling up stadiums, you know, making rappers believe that it's possible, they can do it too. Shout out to Nyovi, Casper Nyovest. You know, you did it big, and it's in the history books. You can't discard that, you can't deny that. You know what I'm saying? That's the first, man. I hope you learned something today, because I'm trying to make sure that I document our own SA hip hop history, man. You know, so kids don't get it twisted in the future and try to make up their own stories. This is where it's at. Crone, word of mouth. We out.
It's the H to the N-I to the, you already see what time it is. It's the H to the N-I to the, see my niggas dying to live. It's the H to the N-I to the, see me, I'm the big dog. It's the H to the N-I to the, synonymous to hip hop.